In this video, we will be learning few of the Python programmings. So the very first program is to determine maximum of two numbers. In the previous video also, we have learned the Python program to determine maximum of two numbers. Three of the methods we have discussed already. The very first one is using max function, print of max a comma b. The second one is using conditional statement, if a greater than b, print a, if else print b. So that was the second method. So third one was the ternary operator method, which is for advanced programmers, print a if a is greater than b, else b. So that is the only statement, only line of code. So here we have the fourth method to determine maximum of two numbers. How should I determine? Using sort function. Here also I am getting the values of a as 7 and b as 3. So I have to first put the numbers inside a list. Num is equal to a comma b. So sort is also a function which is used to sort the numbers. This sort function need not be used for sorting, but it can also be used for determining the maximum of two numbers. Okay. So num.sort is a function. So where I'm printing only the very first value. So if you print num alone, if you print 7 comma 3 will be printed according to this function. But I don't want 3, I want the first value alone, because of which inside the print function I have mentioned print num minus 1, which means that the very first value alone to be published or to be printed as the output. So that is the program. Now, the next method is to determine the maximum of three numbers. As I told already, the next method is getting the user input. A is equal to int of input, enter the first number. B is equal to int of input, enter the second number. C is equal to int of input, enter the third number. Three numbers we are getting from the user. Maximum a comma b means only two numbers. Maximum a comma b comma c means among the three numbers you determine the maximum value. Okay. So I want the result to be printed as largest number is. So that is how I want the output to be. So this is the program to determine maximum of three numbers. So the next one is Python program to determine the square root of a normal number of an integer. So here the very first line of code is hash Python program to calculate the square root. So this, as I discussed already, whenever you have an hash, the comment line, it is considered as a comment line and it will not be executed. So we have to give some kind of instructions or note or some kind of explanation for the user, for which I am using hash note. Change this value for a different result. Num is equal to 8. So I am giving the value as number is equal to 8. Hash to take the input from the user. So if there is a choice, I can also get from the user. Hash num is equal to float of input, enter the number. So the user may give an integer, which is a whole number. The user may also give a float, which is nothing but a decimal number. So float means decimal number according to Python programming language. So num is equal to 8. I have to find the square root of this number, which is nothing but power of 1 by 2. I know that very well. Exponential of 1 by 2. So num underscore square root is equal to num double asterisk 0.5. Whenever I use a single asterisk in Python programming, it means that it is a multiplication operator. Whenever I am using double asterisk in Python programming means it is an exponential form. So exponential 1 by 2 means exponential 0.5. So that is what I have given here. This print function is very important, which is totally different. If I want it very simple, I can give as print num underscore sqrt. If I give like that, then it means that the square root of 8 will be calculated and it will be displayed. But if I want a statement, the square root of the number is, if I want to give like that, the square root of percentage 0.3f is percentage 0.3f percentage num comma num underscore square root. So percentage 0.3f means I want the number in 3 decimal places. So what number is that? 8. 8.000 is 0.3f means the output should also be in 3 decimal places. So what output should I get? Percentage num comma num underscore square root. So this is the latest method to display the output nowadays. I hope you would have learned from the video. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye bye from Radhika.